This is just a use of Gen AI or generative AI applied for illustrators. I had a commission around, it was like now, it's going to be 3 years, 3 years ago. 3 years ago for the Australian Open, I was commissioned by Mastercard to create a huge mural that had to represent tennis, going out of like leaving the lockdowns, because in Australia it was pretty restrictive. We had 6 lockdowns in Melbourne. We were like the most locked up city in the world.
Yes.
So Mastercard commissioned me, like the brief they gave me is like, okay, we want to represent in a huge mural inside of the Olympic tennis area, okay, inside of Melbourne, which is January every year. They do the Australian Open. To paint basically Naomi Osaka, which was at that time one of the ambassadors of Mastercard. So represent Naomi Osaka, represent what Melbourne is about, what Australia is about, what tennis is about, and then going out of all these 3 years of COVID bubble that we were locked up. So I presented a lot of sketches. In one of the rounds, I draw the Rod Laver Arena, which is one of the main stadiums, and inside, so it was a point of view from inside of the stadium, so you could see like literally where the people sit, and then you could see like the tennis courts. And I draw kangaroos playing tennis. So it took me hours online trying to figure it out how the anatomy of a kangaroo would look like when serving. And I wish AI existed back in that time, like 3 years ago, because I could have used literally AI to generate hundreds of images of a kangaroo serving from all the points of view, and then literally use these as a reference just to get the proportions of the kangaroo right. So this is just an example of how an illustrator could use generative AI in terms of images to the work.